A very good morning to Madam and all my friends. Today, me and my group members would like to present our project title, which is Donation for Frontliners. So before I start, I would like to introduce myself. I'm the group leader for this project. My name is T. Liwen. My metric ID is 267703, followed by my two members, which is Nurul Husna and Khalil Mohan. So, the introduction for this project title is, due to COVID-19 pandemic that happens currently in our country, our frontliners, heroes such as doctors, safety officers, and others will stay in front of the line in order to protect us from the pandemic. However, the financial aid for them is getting low that they are unable to purchase more medical items such as face masks, face shield, hand gloves, and others. In this project, our group will create a donation management system to ease the process of keeping records of donors, donation payments, staff, and the frontliners. We aim to demonstrate the use of edit, update, delete, and view MySQL operation through this project. Everything does have a problem, including our project. The problem statement for our project is there are a lot of existing problems with using the manual system due to its competence and outdated. For example, time-consuming and inconvenience to keep the record manually. The problems will be much worse if there is a natural disaster happen, such as a flood, that will wipe away all the saved data in the filing cabinet. Donation for Frontliners is created to be more digitalized and paperless. This will make easy business due to user-friendly and easy-to-use the system. The process of keeping records of donor, donation payment, and financial department staff, and the frontliners will be permanently stored and will be easily available whenever needed in the future. As a result, this will also reduce the workload in the office. Security and business potential are also increasing. By implementing this digital system, proper management and analysis can be done with the help of stored and generated data. The mission objective for Frontliners donation system are: first one, to manage donation information easily and convenient. Second, to create the will without changing the original data. And last but not least, to access the data and information easily in future for statistic and analysis purpose. That's all from me. Thank you very much.
Good morning, madam. My name is Khalil Mohan and my metric number is 261119. Madam, I'm going to explain about my ER diagram and also relational model for my group project. Madam, there are actually 5 entities in our ER diagram, which is donor, donation payment, financial department, receipt, and also the frontliners. Madam, the first one, which is donor, has a primary key of donor ID and other attributes such as name, occupation, contact number, and college, where they may submit one or more donation to the donation payment entity, and the donation payment entity may receive one or more submission from each donor. Madam, under the donation payment entity, there is a primary key of donation payment ID and other attributes such as amount, date, time, and bank issuer. Going on down, the financial department may handle one or more donation payment, while the donation payment is only handled by Finance one and only one Financial Department. And the next process is the Financial Department has the primary key of staff ID and other attributes such as staff name, phone number, position, and address. Going on next, the Financial Department releases the receipt as many receipt with the primary key of receipt ID, and under the receipt entity, each donor will receive only one and only one receipt, while there are one or many receipt under the donor entity, as there are many other donors. Okay, madam, coming back to the Financial Department. The Financial Department distributes one and only one donation to the Frontliners. The Frontliners has the primary key of Frontliners ID and other attributes such as name, address, phone number, and department. And the Frontliners may receive one and only one donation from the UEM Financial Department. Under the Frontliners, there are two other entities, which is medical and security, under the process of mandatory N, and the medical has the primary key of position, while security has the primary key of join date. Madam, that is it for our ER diagram. Moving on, next is to the relational model. Madam, in the relational model, we have donor, which is the first one just now, the first entity, donor ID as the primary key, name, occupation, and contact number. Going on, next is the donation. Donation payment ID, amount, date, time, and bank issuer, and the primary key is donation payment ID. Receipt, the entity receipt has the primary key of receipt ID, receipt date, and receipt time. But there is also a foreign key, which is donation payment ID, referencing from donation payment ID from the donation entity just now. And UEM Financial Department has staff ID, staff name, phone number, position, and address, while the primary key is staff ID, while the foreign key is Frontliners ID, referencing from Frontliners. Going on, next is the Frontliners, where the primary key is Frontliners ID and the foreign key is staff ID, reference from UEM Financial Department. And UEM Financial Department has the correlation receipt with staff ID and receipt ID. The primary key is staff ID and receipt ID. The foreign key is staff ID, reference from UEM Financial Department, and the foreign key receipt ID from receipt ID. From receipt, sorry, that is an arrow there. It is from receipt entity. And finally, the two other attributes under Frontliners is medical, primary key is position, and security, primary key is joined it. Since it's mandatory, and both also will receive the donation. That's it, madam, for my presentation about ER diagram and also relational model. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Nurul Husna. I want to present for normalization. There is 3 and F. Okay, for the 3 and F, we have five table. That is donor, donation payment, receipt, UUM Financial Department, and Frontliners. For the donor, we have 5 column. That is donor ID, name, occupation, contact number, and college. For the donation payment, we have 5 column. That is donation payment ID, amount, date, time, bank issue. And then for the receipt, we only have 3 column. That is receipt ID, receipt time, and receipt date. And for the UM Financial Department, we have staff ID, staff name, phone number, position, and address. And lastly, for the Frontliners, we have Frontliners ID, address, phone number, and department. For this project, we use MySQL and PHP admin. We have 10 data for each table, and all the data can create, insert, update, and delete.